Hello again and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something a bit different. I thought we'd go through the rosters for the two accounts and give you a little roster update and see what's happening and what's coming around. Okay, let's get into it. We'll put it into Element. So we'll start with the baby account and then we'll move back onto the main account later on in the video. Okay, yeah, I have mainly 3 stars in the baby account at the minute. I have a few 4 stars. I was glad I picked up Caveman. He's one I very much like, and Cash Wreck. He's a very solid tank. I have another hitter, Carlisle, and obviously Liju there, who I got the costume for, which is excellent. I was very happy with that. What other 4 stars did I get? I recently got Melondor. Very one-sided towards greens, this account at the minute, as far as 4 stars. But you know, I'll take them. They're better than 3 stars, so it's what it is. As far as fully leveled heroes, I'm not sure how many I've got. 4, 5, or fully ascended at 5, 6 at the minute. I'm working hard to try and get at least 30 fully leveled heroes, be them 3 or 4 star at the minute, because then I have at least 6 teams I can use, good or bad, fully leveled for wars. So yeah, Oberon I'm not a huge fan of. He's okay. Time's pretty good, but no one's better than Balthazar for the purples. I would love Dower's costume. Is it Dower? Yeah, Dower's costume. But we haven't been that lucky yet. Yeah, there's not a whole lot to say about the old baby account. We're getting there, slowly but surely. We're getting there. I'm probably going to move on a bunch of these 2 stars and use them for leveling soon. So I'm just not really using them ever. These will all probably get leveled. Kirill, sorry. Valor, I will level him soon as well, because I will need him for Titans. But I wanted a blue healer, because obviously once Carlisle's ready, she's going to go into the team and I'll need a healer, which is where Frosty comes in. Same with Cademan and Cash Wreck, because Cash Wreck will probably be my tank once he comes. And I will probably switch Balthazar out for Tyrum and then give Tyrum Gunner's emblems, because Balthazar's emblems will go to Cash Wreck. That's the plan anyway for now. That's Rogue 2. I don't have any rogues leveled, so she'll get emblems too. Oh yes I do, Dower. Well, she'll be stripped of them anyway. But yeah, that's it for now. As far as the actual map's looking, up to Sector 17 for Season 1. I haven't started Season 2 yet. I'm going to try and get a full team of 4 stars before I start Season 2. And I will save up the coins for Season 2 as best I can. But, you know, we might need to spend them coins as we go in order to get some better heroes. Hopefully cut a few 5 stars along the way maybe. But we'll see. Anyway, that's it for this team, this account. I shall see you in a second once I've switched on to the big boy account. Okay, and we're back. We're on big boy account now. Okay, we'll start with Path of Valor first. Level 34 so far. We're getting there. I'm in no doubt gonna get up here. I'll get on to who I'm thinking of using these tabards on soon. I know I'm a couple away, but yeah, I'm interested to see what these Valor chests have, as to whether the £30 Super Valor Pass was worth it or not. I didn't actually buy it. I got the normal one because I thought it's probably just going to be a rip-off, but I am more than happy to be wrong if that's the case. Right, let's get into the heroes. Okay, so my defense team is as it stands. This is in a reverse formation. So it looks like this. Now the issue I have at the minute is I am thinking of removing Drake Fong and putting Arias in once he's leveled. And then I can take the monk emblems from Drake and put them on Santa. Where's Santa? Oh, well, people know who Santa is anyway. Because I don't have a very good... Oops, that's not what I wanted. This one I wanted. I don't have a very good red tank at the minute. My best one, I think, is Grazul, who, although she looks tanky, is not very good as a tank. Because she doesn't really do anything. Her heal's not brilliant. But yeah, Arias is my my standard, my 33rd 5-star I've ascended. He's I'm quite looking forward to using him, to be honest, as well. Is this an element? It is. Fabulous. Okay. My blues are good for me. I've got some very strong blues. Master Lepus, Mickey Valor, Freedom Magni. I think my next blue I'm going to ascend will be... Oh, I've also got Asania and Skadi. I forgot about those. I think my next one will be Raphael, because I don't have a blue 5-star healer. If I do cave again and ascend someone else, yeah, it won't be Frost, because I don't think he's as useful as he was first thought to be. It will probably be Femra or Raphael. I'm coming down more on Raphael, but Femra would get some emblems, so we'll see how I feel at the time. What will we move next to? We'll go to yellows next. Yellows, I don't think I have quite as many yellow heroes. I think I have 6 of them. Drake, Arias, Vivica, Melosi, June Bayong, and Lena. Sorry, 7. Yeah, I had a bit of a difficult decision with my last ascension for yellows, because I chose to go with Arias, but it was between Arias and Norns, because the only hit 3 yellow hero I have is Drake Fong. Although he's very good, he doesn't do a whole lot of damage. His main sort of pointer is the blind that he does, which is very helpful, but June does the blind too, so I'm undecided on Drake Fong. I don't like using him so much on offense, but I do find him very annoying on defense. I'm still undecided though. We'll move to greens next. Greens used to be a very weak one for me, but recently it's got a hell of a lot stronger. Obviously, we've still got Taloria, she's a shadow of her former self, but she's still a solid green tank. Kingston and Evelyn. Kingston is excellent. He's probably my favourite green hero. Evelyn pairs with him perfectly as well. Dispel, defense down, elemental down, sorry. But recently, the one who I've been most surprised with is Liana. Because obviously she was a hero that just does damage is not really good enough anymore, because Kingston does basically exactly the same damage, but he does his attack down too. So I don't think there's much of a place for a sniper that only hits 1 for damage at this point in the game. Morgan Le Fray, very fun to play with. She's good in those scenarios where you just need your team to outlast the opponent. She's very good at that. And the Hatter, who I think may have been my first green hero, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was my first green 5-star. And he's also very fun to play with, especially against teams with Aegir. Aegir goes off, he just robs all of those buffs, all gone. Yeah. Okay, so what have we done? We've done yellows, we've done greens, we've done reds. Reds are my weakest. I have John Francois, who is the best of an okay bunch at the minute. Grazul, who I actually really like. I like playing with her, I just don't like her as a tank. I find her very useful, and I like the way that you can get her to go off in 3 ghosted tiles. She's good for like being against like Gravemaker, Valor, all those shenanigans. She's very good for. She is I was a bit dubious as to whether to send her or not, but I do have 4 of her. Where's my 4th one? Yeah, there's my 4th one. Morjana, standard. Everyone has her. I wish I had her costume because her costume looks amazing. But, I'll make do with her for now. I don't particularly need the elemental down because I've got Guardian Falcon. But Anzog, another solid tank once he's got a few emblems on, but he just doesn't quite do enough for me. I don't know how else to say it. He just doesn't quite do it for me. Santa Claus I very much like, and I'm tempted on embling him up and throwing him in the team instead of John Francois, but then I have a lot of kind of support heroes. So I have Santa, who doesn't deal a lot of damage. I have Taloria, who doesn't deal a lot of damage. I have Bera, who deals a lot of damage, but it's over an extended amount of time. And I have Drake Fong, doesn't do a lot of damage. It leaves me with just Master Lepus, who does damage, really. Which isn't great. But if I could get someone to replace maybe maybe I could throw him in, take Taloria out and put Kingston in. That could be a shout. Or Evelyn. Probably Kingston. That could be something. Zimkeitha, I think, surprisingly underrated. She deals an okay amount of damage. The attack is more than you would believe it to be. It makes a bigger difference than you would believe it does. And her recovering 4% health for all allies over 6 turns is actually quite handy for someone like me who stacks colours. That's one of the better elemental links out there. Yeah, Reds, I'm thinking of moving Santa into the team and taking Taloria out. Let me know what you think on that. And then my favourite purples. Bera, amazing. I didn't know how, I wasn't even half as excited as I should have been when I got her. Obviously, main man Cage, probably my favourite hero in the game. I was absolutely buzzing when I got him, and I was even happier when I got a second one of him, because he is incredible. The amount of damage he does for 6 tiles is a bit of a joke. Seshat, everyone knows that Seshat is just the main gal. She's great. She does a bit of everything. She basically gets a heal from her replicator minion. She dispels, she does a lot of damage, and she's just an all-round great sniper. But again, like I said, that's the issue with Liana. She doesn't quite do as much damage as Liana, but she has the replicator minion, she dispels, 4% mana generation. It's just other stuff she does. Keana, I go... Okay, as I was saying, Keana, I go back and forward on her. Sometimes I think she's great, sometimes I think she's not so great, but I do have her set up for defense, which could be why I'm struggling to like her so much. Grimble, I very much like, and I'm considering giving him, that would do some now, a load of emblems. I'm going to take the defense path of them so they have a very good purple tank, other than Bera, because I feel like I might trial Grimble the next very fast war that comes around as a tank, if I can get him emblemed up, that is. Sartana, yeah, she's good. That was mainly just for a bit of squad depth. Mainly for wars, I needed another sniper to pair with the classic Regard, Cage, and a sniper. As far as the next Ascension goes for purple, because I think that'll be my next one, I'm thinking maybe Marie, because I don't have a 5-star healer, but I have regards, and regards are amazing. Alternatively, maybe I'm not going to do Mr. unless he gets one hell of a buff. He's nowhere near getting ascended. I'm thinking maybe Melisna, just because I think she'd be fun to play with. I've seen a few people use her, and it's kind of like her special's good with the opportunity to be amazing. Like, if you get the basically minus 10%, isn't it really, defense or attack, it's okay. It's not amazing, but it's not horrific. The damage is good, and she has... Apologies about that. The recording cut out a bit there, but it was alright because the dog had started barking anyway. But yeah, her what's it called, passive ability for 94 defense against holy when mana is reduced. That originally I looked at that and thought, oh, that's going to be good against Gwyn, but it's not. It's going to be good against all of them. Anyone who reduces mana. So it could be... You're not really going to use her against like Chow and Li Zhu, but she would work against those. She'd also work against Jade, I want to say. Or is it Micah? Jade or Mika? One of them. Anyway, yeah, I will probably level her next and ascend her once Guardian Bat's finished. And yet that is where the roster's at as far as the different provinces are concerned. All of Season 1, 2 and 3 are done. And it's just Season 4, which is I'm up to date on, completed so far. And yet, as always, hope you've enjoyed. That is my 2 rosters, and I shall see you next time.